Alright, you ready?
3, 2, 1. What's up, everyone?
Just keep going.
Alright, keep going.
Just keep going.
What's up, everyone?
You go.
What's up, everyone? And this is the FloorTime Podcast. I'm EJ.
I'm Mateo.
And today we're gonna be talking about some art pieces.
Talking about some
and
paintings.
I'm gonna just let Mateo take it away. He's gonna explain what we're gonna be doing.
Fun today.
I'll be in the background.
So the first painting that we are talking about today is called The Fog Warning by Winslow Homer. And I'm going to explain why I really like it. So this painting shows a fisherman alone in a small boat on the ocean. He just caught a fish, but he's rowing back to his ship. In the distance, there's a thick fog that's rolling in. The fisherman turns his head to look toward the fog, and you can see the worry and the urgency in the scene.
Yeah.
One reason why I like this painting is the way that Winslow shows the emotion without a lot of complicated details. The fisherman's expression is really simple, but you can't clearly understand what he's seeing and feeling. He could be perceiving a lot of things.
No, I know. I've seen it myself too,
But
it could be very.
The implication is that he's scared of the fog, right? So he knows he has to reach the ship before the fog gets to him, or else he's a goner. He's just done, of course. You know what I mean? So the ocean also adds to the mood. I feel like the painting is really dark and kind of insists upon itself. It's like The Godfather.
Yeah.
The Godfather insists upon itself. This painting insists upon
very
itself.
insistent.
The waves are really dark and strong, which gives you the sense that nature is
It's unpredictable.
It's unpredictable, and it's also a force. When people say force of nature, nature's a force itself.
Yes.
And you gotta respect
it's
that.
scary.
You gotta
If you
respect
don't,
it.
everything's bad's gonna start happening.
I also like this painting because it kind of tells a story. Even though it is only one scene, I love the painting, you know what I mean?
It's only
But,
one image.
it makes me think about the challenges people face on a daily basis. The fishermen struggle to get back to the boat before the storm or the fog hits.
Yeah.
It represents how we face challenges every day in order to get to the places that we need to go.
Exactly.
You know
It's
what I mean?
poetic.
It shows courage, and it's important to stay calm even when things are difficult. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Finally, and this is gonna sound kind of basic, but the colors are just
They pop.
pristine. I mean,
They're pretty good.
the contrast between the dark and the water, and then the fog and the gray, it's just it makes the painting feel alive. It really
does.
comes together beautifully.
All wraps up nicely.
And it's poetry in motion without being in motion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Overall, I'd say The Fog Warning is an enjoyable painting for a lot of reasons, but simply because of its power. And it captures a moment of tension and beauty and bravery. Also simply, but it's so meaningful. That's why I like the painting The Fog Warning by Winslow Homer.
All right.
There we go.
All right, everyone. Now it's my turn,
It's EJ's turn.
and now we're gonna be talking about Udigara Hiroshiz. Sorry, I'm butchering that name. In his work in Mount Fuji in the Morning, one of my favorite art pieces in Japanese culture. And it was created sometime between 1797 and 1858.
So it's a bit of an older.
It is
older artwork.
very old. It's during the period where Japanese woodblock prints and it became super popular because it was very different. It shows Mount Fuji, it shows some people, it shows some nature, it shows some birds.
So there's a lot going on in the painting.
There's a lot going on.
Okay.
So, but at first glance, it may seem simple. A man, two women, they're walking in the marshlands at sunrise, sorry. And you might be thinking to yourself, that's not really interesting. But there's a deeper meaning to this. Because they're wearing traditional clothing. They're wearing dark blue kimonos for the women, light blue yukata for the man. It feels peaceful. It's a morning walk something they may do often, but something maybe in real life that we take for granted, those little moments,
I am one to enjoy a good morning.
Exactly. I love that.
I can see how the artist would maybe try to capture a simple moment, but it means a lot. It's the simple things that we overlook. And
It really is.
A good morning walk is just truly unmatched.
Helps you clear the mind, helps you just get through that day.
Get ready
Start
for
your
the
day great, start it off on a good note.
You love a morning walk.
But it's when Hiroshige uses space in a really intentional way that makes the moment feel bigger than it actually is. Like what me and Mateo were just talking about. We look up to the sky and the painting, the blue of the night slowly fades into the soft oranges and yellows as the sun rises, and it's almost magical in a way, because it's like we see the sunset every day, but do we really see the sunset every day? Do we take it in for what it actually is? Do we take it in because we take it for granted?
I do wish I experienced more sunsets than I do. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's a sunrise.
Oh, sunrise. That's
it's a sunrise. You know, like we never really. I've only seen one in my entire life.
I'm not really a morning person. Sunrises, I don't get to experience them too frequently because I'm usually too tired.
Exactly.
I'm like,
me too. I'm sleeping at that time.
Like, I'll tell myself the night before, I'm gonna go watch a sunrise, and then the next day I'm not even up before it's middle of the sky.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But maybe that's why this artist created this painting, to capture the beauty for those of us who tend to be a little more sleepyhead.
Exactly. Maybe bring that out to us. I mean, it was created over 300 years ago, but I mean, it can still impact us today. That has nothing to do with it.
For sure.
But that's basically it. Like, there's really, I think we really captured what that painting was trying to intend to us.
It's a beautiful, simple message.
It really is. And I would like to thank everyone watching FloorTime.
Thank you for joining.
Mateo and I.
New episodes coming your way weekly. Stay tuned and go check out those paintings.
Exactly. Go check them out.
Have
you can find them on Google. Have a FloorTime day.